Everyone, it's Fitz with your Walk and Talk. Yeah, I don't know why I called it a Walk and Talk. Someone come up with a better name. I'm just sitting here again in the steel and pipe room. It's way too cold and windy for this old man. For anyone, for any human, anyhow. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you're not, it really helps us out. Leave those comments, hit the thumbs up if you like the video, on with the sit and chat as Chris Kleiman just addressed the media with his thoughts on the Texas Longhorns. Selected players came in. But a big topic was how well Will Howard's playing. And he is playing exceptionally well. And I asked him, if Avery kind of woke him up, and he said, he is playing the best football of the year. He's kind of back to himself. He kind of has this confidence. And he was always like, I've got my confidence back. Not that it was ever gone. I'm playing really well. Not that I was playing bad. He's just like, he knows what he's done the last couple weeks, particularly Saturday, is impressive. Texas is a whole different thing. K-State's playing exceptional football, complimentary football. Everything seems to be clicking. They're still not getting the big returns, but special teams is going to be a major factor this weekend because of Texas' ability to make those big plays, those returns. So it's going to have to be something K-State's really good in. But overall, this Kansas State team couldn't really be in a better position to play a team of the talent level of Texas because it's exceptional. There's just the raw athleticism, the size, the ability is all there. But that doesn't necessarily mean they have better players. That's a simple mind will think that talent, it simply means you're a better player. That's what gets teams and programs like Texas into trouble. Becoming a good player means you've invested a lot of time and advancement and gotten better at your craft and understand all the nuances, and you just don't lean on your raw talent, your ability. Look, I don't need to cover quite as tight because I can run really fast and I can chase him down. Those kind of things can make those 5-star recruits or 4-star recruits lose their position to a 3-star recruit because talent doesn't translate to players, period. K-State's got some pretty good players and some guys who have come a long ways this season that lead up to this. Some guys that really struggled. Guys like Marquis Siegel, who are learning their way early in the season and now are playing really good football. A guy like Kobe Savage, he's a captain. He was expected to be good, but he kind of was not quite as involved earlier in the season. I don't want to say he struggled, but he just wasn't as visible as he came back from that injury. But now they swapped his position with VJ Payne. They've swapped safety positions, and now we're seeing Kobe come to the forefront, and that is really good for the defense because not only is he a playmaker, he's demonstrative. He really leads with his emotions, and that's something this team has needed. But everything K-State's doing right now is based on physicality. They've been really good on the offensive line. They're just blowing people off the ball. Defensively, they're getting good pressure without putting too many players in the box. Texas is, we'll get into all this with the pregame podcast. I hope you watch it. Cole will have the Friday walkthrough with Monty Spiller later in the week. But it comes down to having the ability to do a wide variety of things and accomplish that without, putting too many resources in that. And K-State's pass rush has been effective. They've forced quarterbacks into bad decisions. And as I look at the preparation for this game, Malik Murphy is a guy I think K-State can force into some bad decisions, bad spots by pressuring. Furthermore, you have to take away that Texas run game, so you got to pressure the line of scrimmage. And the amount of pressure that puts on your defensive secondary against some elite receivers is a lot. But you got to pick your battle. I think that'll be the battle K-State picks. And offensively, as I said, this line is amazing. They've been playing amazing. Cooper Beebe killed a man on Saturday. Not literally, but his life will never be the same. But doing it against Texas is a whole different thing because these dudes are big and fast. I'm really looking forward to see where the measurement of K-State is. Now that Texas understands they got to take K-State seriously, and it's been that way for 5-6 years now. Before that, it wasn't. They have to know this is the biggest game on their schedule outside of that annual game with Oklahoma, which actually this year was huge, and they lost it. So this is their point of no return. For Kansas State, if you want to get back to Arlington, you got to win in Austin, period. You could mathematically do it, but you need to win this game. But from Texas's perspective, look, they haven't been to the Big 12 championship game in a very long time. And it's entirely possible that means something to them. But if you're Texas, you're still talking about the national playoffs because you get that asterisk. You're Texas. You get some forgiveness for losing a game, but not 2 games, I wouldn't think. So huge game, Saturday, 11 a.m. I will be in Las Vegas to cover basketball. If you're going to be in Las Vegas, we're going to do a little informal watch party at Circa at the sports book. It's usually packed, but this is a 9 a.m. game in Vegas, so we should have plenty of opportunities to sit. I've already made contact with the staff out there through my friend Dan Keister, so we should be set up there. Look forward to it. I'll be working, so don't buy me a beer because I do have to do some stuff post-game. And also send your good thoughts to Cole Carmody, who suffered a loss of a dear friend. But that's it for this Sit and Talk. Ryan Lackey, my producer, says hello as he's over here as we move on to other things, other battles to fight this week in a very busy week for K-State fans and at GoPowercat. Make sure you're following along.